Hey, Roger Martin here from Billings, Montana. This is from Legendary Marketer. This is Rod Allred. He's one of my coaches, and we've seen some other stuff from him. But this is his uh, testimony or understanding of this company, and so we'll listen to him for a moment.
Cousin, and he introduced me. So I knew him, so I saw him, online and getting these results, and I called him and I said, I don't care what it is, what it takes, you're going to teach me exactly what you're doing. And I had a little bit like, I needed to go talk to him. I had to go to his house. I had to sit down with him a couple hours and just go through it and have him explain me his process and everything. And then that's when I started saying, okay, it's real. It's definitely something really being done. And started to get into it, and there was that fear in the back of my head that it wasn't going to work for me, that maybe it wasn't going to work at all, and maybe it didn't work for others, and maybe it just looked like it did. But I just kind of, what I would tell myself and others that were, or maybe thinking negatively or thinking is it real or whatever, to be able to work online is just to really talk to the person you're just connect with the person that you introduced you. Pick their brain, ask them questions that you feel comfortable with obviously, that you feel comfortable with them, that you can ask them questions that they're going to give you an honest response. So for me, it's always just, you can be protective of yourself so you don't get in trouble, obviously, or feel like you're going to get scammed or whatever it is, but just give it a shot. You have to at least, try. Don't get your feet wet, just dive in and try. And trust the person that you're talking to, trust the people that you see around you getting results, and just really try not to let negativity just absolutely poison the brain. It can absolutely take over the brain and prevent you from doing anything you possibly think you can do. So for me, it's just ask questions, get involved, and just kind of just try. Just try. You never know what's the worst that's going to happen. So went through all the training first just to make sure what I was coaching people on would be something that could benefit them. I went through it all and just very, very impressed with everything, how fresh it is, how real you are in the videos, and how you break it down in that magic word, clarity.
Now, Rod Allred took and he did this. He went through all the program, all the training, which is impressive. And he went through the questioning and so forth and all the training. So you saw one of his last movies that we did with uh, taking and getting into the power of doing. Procrastination is a killer. It's like negative thoughts. You put it off, put it off, and it builds up and stacks up, and it disempowers you. And he said, stop that. You got to stop that. Go after and get these things done that you've been putting off. So, same thing with fear.
And that's what I love about it, because when things are clear, it makes it easier for me. In the training involved, it's so fresh and modern and interesting to go through. It's fun to go through. It's fun to go through the training that you have and the training that you've gotten here. And it's really impressive. And just to the people that are here, and like you said, integrity, that's a big thing to me. And what Mark said that really hit me was he went through everything as well because he cares about his audience. So that integrity of the company and integrity of the ownership and everyone involved, it's big for me because I want to be a part of something I know is genuinely going to help people to the absolute max. Not just, yeah, give them some fluff and hope for the best. Like, no, this is your best shot is Legendary. If you want to make it, this is your shot to do it. So it's your best chance. So really it is, the training is top notch, and it's interesting, and it's fun, and it's informative. So it's all you need.
All right, there you are. Well, we're going to end it here. Edit this and send this out and go from there. This is day 14 for me.